So Nintendo has finally revealed its new piece of hardware. This was codenamed the NX. For many months, we were getting leaks, we were getting rumors that this was going to be some sort of handheld/console hybrid. Don't know where the leaks were coming from, but apparently they were correct. So we now know that the new system is going to be called the Nintendo Switch. Honestly, I kind of like the name Nintendo NX better than the Switch, but I guess if you look at what this thing does, it literally describes what the system can do. So again, we're looking at a handheld/console hybrid, and honestly, this is what the Wii U should have been from the very get-go. And one of the first things that they showed off in this trailer was the one thing that I've been waiting for from Nintendo for a long time, and that is an adult gamer sitting on a couch with a normal controller in their hand, playing a game on their big screen TV. Now, that's all I've wanted from Nintendo, and it seems like it's been forever since we've just had that. Now, I know you could do that with the other system, but it seems like Nintendo has kind of, been backwards when it comes to just normal conventional gaming, and Nintendo fans say, well, that's what makes Nintendo unique, and if you want that conventional gaming, you've got PlayStation, you've got Microsoft for that. But to totally just outright ignore that group of the population who just wants conventional gaming, I think it's key for Nintendo to deliver that, and it looks like they are with this particular system. And the controller that they showed off actually looked like a decent controller. So if you look at it from the front side, it looked very similar really to an Xbox controller, the way the analog sticks were positioned, the way the buttons were positioned. So a good design choice as far as I'm concerned, because that's my favorite controller. Now, I do believe this will be a premium controller that may not come packaged in with the system, at least for the base system. We don't know that for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is a premium controller that you have to get, but at least it's there. I know the Wii U also had a Pro controller, but from my understanding, it wasn't that great. I'm not sure that it even worked with every single game that was out there, but they're promoting this one as being able to sit down and play pretty much all the games with a normal standard controller, which is a plus for me. So the next thing you can do is you can take it out of that station, place it into like this other station that allows you to carry it around sort of like a handheld device, which it's truly mobile. Now, I'm not a big traveler. I'm usually, more of a stay-at-home type person, so this doesn't really appeal to me. If I'm on the road, I'm actually driving. So unless I'm sitting at home on the royal throne ready to play games, I don't know that I would ever use this feature, but I'm sure there's a ton of people who would actually have this appeal to them, especially for younger people, for families, for people riding around in the back of the family van or going to school. So I think this does make a lot more sense. It definitely makes a lot more sense than carrying around that Wii U tablet with you everywhere you go. And then they showed the ability to undock the controllers from this device and then use them actually independently so that you could play local multiplayer like with a friend, which honestly looked uncomfortable as hell, something I definitely would never use. But again, if you're a family with kids, it might actually be something that you would enjoy playing Mario Kart on the way to grandma's house. So overall, will this thing sell? And I think it will. I think it'll definitely outsell the Wii U because I think this is a much better package than the Wii U as far as what they're proposing to give to you. And did you notice that almost the entire marketing of this trailer seemed to be geared towards older teens, older adults? I don't think there were any kids in the trailers, and even though, kids are obviously going to be playing this thing, I think, again, they're trying to market Nintendo again for the people who have felt left out the last several generations of consoles that they've been able to deliver. And maybe this is finally the console that is going to deliver third-party support the way that it should be and be able to deliver adult games, because they were showing games that appeared to be Skyrim running on this system. Now, the unknowns are what's going to be determining the success of this. First up, you don't know how much power this thing is going to really be able to pack into it. I never have felt like resolution and power has been what Nintendo fans care about, but also with Microsoft and Sony releasing newer hardware within the same time period, if this thing is going to be on par with older consoles, I don't think that's going to help it. Now, they have said that they are using NVIDIA tech, which in my experience, NVIDIA tends to deliver better than AMD hardware does, so we'll see how that goes. Second, of course, is going to be the price. Now, I personally can't see myself paying more than $250 for this system. We don't know the specs or the price yet, so that's totally up in the air. Some people may say that I'm lowballing that, but I'm just telling you what I see, that's what I would expect to pay for it. But I do think their proposition is good. Play anywhere, play conventionally, play mobily. So I do think that this is a much easier sell than the Wii U was. So overall, I think it was a good release trailer. The system is going to be coming in March 2017. Post below what your thoughts were on the Nintendo Switch reveal, and is it something that you'd be interested in? That does it for me, The Red Dragon. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Are you listening? Damn.